Hey there, Dynamite EX with the second part of a four-part video. In this one I'll be going over my spells for the hero deck. So let's begin. Here's my first spell, Polymerization. If you remember my first review of the monsters, there was Woodsman, and his ability is to give you this from your deck or graveyard. And it's what it does, you get two monsters or more, you fuse them together, and you make a fusion monster. That's the general gist. It's a good card. It allows you to get better cards from your extra deck, and it's very useful. Because in this deck I've got a ton of fusion cards, fusion monsters. I'll show you what they can make with that ability. So next card. So you're probably what I said about Shadow Mist is, and some other cards I can't remember. There was change cards, and this one's called Mask Charge. So what this does is gives you you can target one hero card in your graveyard and one change card, quick play spell, and add them both to your hand. So that doesn't really explain what the change cards were, but that's charge, so you're allowed to get a change. So yeah. So this is a change card. This is Mask Change 2, and in my extra deck video I'll show you. I have masked heroes, and you can only summon them by using these spells, Mask Change. And what this does, you target a monster or hero with I think this one is just a monster. Yeah, you target a monster. You discard one card with this one. So you discard one card, you target a monster, and with a level, send it to the graveyard, and a monster with that same attribute but a different name and different level if you choose to, can be summoned to the field. So if I had a darkness if I had a dark type card, I can change that. I can send that to the graveyard and get a dark masked hero. Here's another mask change card, which is literally mask change. Well, in this one, you target one hero monster, so this has to be a hero monster. You don't have to send any cards to the graveyard, except for the monster you chose. And you can special summon one masked hero, which has the same attribute. Yeah, so this one, same attribute as well. So it has to be the same attribute. So you can't do a air with a light. It has to be light with a light or air with air. Yeah. So next spell, reinforcement of the army. So you can add one level 4 or lower warrior type monster to your deck. Yeah, do it from your deck to your hand. That's very useful when you think about it, because you got monsters in your deck where you need to you'll use the fuse. You're gonna get them sooner or later. So yeah. Next spell, Pot of Duality. Duality? I can't pronounce that. If I'm saying it wrong, please tell me. But in this, all you have to do is you look at the top 3 cards. You choose one, and the rest you shuffle back into your deck. And while doing this, using this spell, you can't special summon. So if you use Polymerization, you can't use it until the next turn. Next card, Emergency Cool. It's best if I had it on the field, but Emergency Cool. So this one allows you to add one element hero monster from your deck to your hand. So I'm going to put that there. You'll know soon enough because of why. So this is Parallel World Fusion. This is pretty much Polymerization for cards you fusion monsters you banish. What you do is you get the banished fusion monsters. Oh, have I got this wrong? Yes. Wait, no, I haven't got it wrong. Like I said, you fuse banished monsters, but when you fuse them, you don't put your banished monsters in the graveyard or keep them banished. You shuffle them into your deck. So that's useful. You get your banished monsters back. Now, R for Righteous Justice. Here we go. In this one, you can destroy one spell or trap card equal to the number of Elemental Hero cards in your graveyard. I mean, not graveyard, what you control. So let's say I had 5 or 6 Elemental Heroes. Well, I can't have 6, so 5 Elemental Heroes. I could take out 5 spells or traps. See, I hope you can see that. Next card. Heated Heart. So in a Heated Heart, you can target one face-up monster you control. Until the end of the turn, it gains 500 attack, and if it attacks a defense position monster, it inflicts piercing damage to your opponent. So I've already went over the piercing damage in my first video, so I'm not going to waste my breath trying to do it again. And this is Miracle Fusion. So this is Polymerization by banishing monsters. So if you want to use a combination fusion, I would do Miracle Fusion, and then the other fusion card I did previously, which was Parallel World Fusion, because then you can fuse cards, and then banish them. Then you can use the banished cards to fuse. If you have another the same card, you can summon 2 of them at the same time. Next card, A Hero Lives. I hope you can see that. It's very weird. My light. Yeah. So if you control no monsters, you can pay half your life points and special summon 1 level 4 or lower elemental hero from your deck. So that'll be good, like Woodsman. You know what I mean. Next one, the Warrior Returning Alive. Target 1 warrior type monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Fairly straightforward. Form Change. Now this is another change card. It's like Mox Change, but this one's slightly different. You use fusion monsters, which are heroes. You put them back in the extra deck, and you swap them for a card the same level and the same attribute. So let's say I had a level 6 air type. I would have to swap that for another level 6 air type masked hero. So yeah. Now here's another card, spell card, Hero Mask. So you let me put it in my mouth. So you aim at one of the cards monsters in your deck, then you send it to the graveyard, then you target one monster on the field, and that card's name becomes that monster. Doesn't gain the effects, it just becomes that name. So that helps if you're doing fusion summons. And my last spell, O for Oversoul. You can target 1 elemental hero monster in your graveyard and special summon that target to the field. Now you're probably wondering why I left out H-E-R-O. Well, if you can't spell or read, okay, I take that back. That's kind of harsh to say, but as you can tell, this says hero. As a reviewer, I'm supposed to know this stuff, but I'm not sure if you have all the spell cards out at the same time. I'm not sure if it has an extra ability or not. But yeah, that's hero. Don't know why I would be psyched up to see this. All different separate abilities. But yeah, these I would probably use the most, because you'll be summoning monsters. This one I'll probably use the second most, because you're destroying cards, and this one the least, because you got all these different cards strengthening each other and themselves. So yeah, let's put these away now. I'm done with them. So this has been Dynamite EX. I hope you enjoyed the second part of my 4-part video. If you haven't seen my first part, please do. I'm new, so I don't know how to. Oh well, it's not that I don't know, it's that I don't want to set links to my videos, so you'll have to go through my channel and all that. So I hope you've enjoyed. This has been Dynamite EX. See ya.